Welcome to Stay Brainy, Stay Curious. In today's video, we will find answers and solutions to 9 different puzzles and riddles that were posted in the form of shorts on the channel. Remember to check back regularly, especially if there was a brain teaser that you just couldn't figure out and has been bugging you since. Alright, let's get solving! First up, one of my favorite puzzles, the Matchstick puzzle. For those who are seeing this for the first time, the objective of this puzzle is to correct the equation that you see. There's a caveat though, you can only move one matchstick and it needs to be replaced back somewhere else in the equation. You cannot take it out and you cannot put a matchstick across the equal sign, okay? Are you ready? Go! There are 2 possible solutions to this puzzle. The first one is to simply take the top right vertical matchstick from the 9 and move it to the minus sign to make it an addition sign. Now you've got 0 plus 5 equals 5. Perfect! The second solution requires a bit more thought. You take the same matchstick from the 9, but you move it in front of the 5 in the answer instead. What you've got now is 0 minus 5 equals negative 5, which is actually pretty brilliant.
Wow!
Let's test your spatial intelligence. Can you pinpoint the exact mirror reflection of the original picture? The mirror image of the original picture is image F. Here, maybe this will help you. Do you see it? Exact mirror image.
Cool!
Alright, this riddle is quite fun. Let's see how quickly you can figure it out. The clue is in the details. Listen to this. Annabelle likes broccoli, but not corn. She likes cabbage, but not peas. And she likes carrots, but not spinach. Would she like peppers or radish? Annabelle is going to prefer peppers. Do you know why? Because it has double P. That's why she likes broccoli, cabbage, and carrots because they all contain double letters. It seems like Annabelle really likes those double letters, and rightfully so because her name alone has 2 double letters. Let's do some serious math now. Some of you will solve this in 5 seconds, some of you will need 5 minutes, and some might just give up. Which group do you belong to? If you couldn't figure it out in 5 seconds, I'm about to teach you a very cool trick with exponents. There's a rule for multiplying and dividing exponents with the same powers no matter the base. Say, if you have a to the power of n times b to the power of n, you can first multiply a and b together and then take the product to the power of n. The same goes for division. This will save you quite a bit of math, as it will with our problem here. Just look, instead of solving each power separately, we can just calculate the bases first. 6 divided by 2 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. Now we only need to take 9 to the power of 2 and that's 81. How easy was that?
Wow!
This one will either stump you or you'll think it's complete child's play. Most, however, will think, is there any rhyme or reason to this? Well, apparently so, because there is one picture that's the odd one out and your job is to figure out which one and why. Picture B is the odd one out. After studying each choice carefully, you should have realized that there are exactly 3 squares in each picture with the exception of B. B is the only choice with just 2 squares, and that's why it's the odd one out. Here's another challenge that will test your logical reasoning skills. Using the alphabet below to help you, can you figure out what ELQ means if the code for cry is FUB? This one isn't difficult, provided that you are careful about it. Let's start with figuring out the relationship between the real word and the code. The code for letter C is F, which is 2 letters apart from C. The code for letter R is U, which is also 2 letters apart. And the code for letter Y is B, again, 2 letters apart, assuming that we go right back to A after Z. So what does ELQ mean? Well, with cry, we had the word, then moved 3 letters to the right to get the code. Now we have the code, but we need to find the word. So we need to work backwards. If the code is E, then the real letter must be 3 letters to the left, which is B. The code L stands for letter I, and the code Q stands for letter N. The code ELQ stands for the word bin.
Wow!
Are you ready for a break with a bit of a light riddle? Give this one a try. What has many teeth but cannot bite? It's a comb. Surely most of you must have gotten this one. Or perhaps you said gears. Both answers are perfectly acceptable. Both combs and gears have teeth, but they can't exactly bite. Wow, another matchstick puzzle. It's my lucky day. This one seems complicated though. Not gonna lie, it might take you a while to figure this one out. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Are you ready for the answer? Alright, you take the bottom left vertical matchstick from the 8 and shift it over to the 9 in 29. You should get 5 plus 9 plus 5 plus 9 equals 28, which after some quick math you'll find is totally correct. And last but not least, let's see how long it'll take you to solve this math conundrum. Pretty self-explanatory, simply figure out how much each fruit weighs. At first glance, this puzzle might seem daunting, but upon closer inspection, you'll realize it's actually pretty easy math. The picture is drawn to signify a scale, implying that both sides of the 24 kg are equal. So if the top bar is 24 kg, the 2 bars underneath are each 12 kg. Furthermore, each string of the fruits is balanced by the other string, implying that they weigh the same. If the bar is 12 kg, then each string must weigh 6 kg, half of 12. This is all the information we need. Knowing that each string weighs exactly 6 kg, we can easily solve for the weight of each fruit. Let's do it quickly together. Starting with the apples. 3 apples weigh 6 kg. That means 1 apple weighs 2 kg. Next, if 2 bunches of grapes weigh 6 kg, then 1 bunch of grapes weighs 3 kg. Since we know the weight of an apple and a bunch of grapes, we can solve for the orange in the 4th string. Apple plus grapes plus orange equals 6 kg. That's 2 plus 3 plus orange equals 6. So an orange weighs 1 kg. And finally, 2 oranges plus banana equals 6 kg. That's 2 plus banana equals 6. So a banana must weigh 4 kg. And here's the final picture so you can plug those numbers in to double check our work. And that's all for today, folks. I feel a little bit smarter after solving all of these brain teasers, don't you? We had a good combination of math, logic, verbal reasoning, and pattern recognition with a sprinkle of lighthearted riddles. I hope you learned something new, I hope you had fun, and I hope you always stay brainy. See you again soon!